City of Henderson versus Diamond Hall, 19 CR 11543, 19 CR 11544.
Your Honor, my understanding is that our office was appointed on this case at the last hearing date. We had no information on her, so I did have her fill out an orange sheet, which I have provided to Your Honor for review.
Okay. All right, Ms. Hall, the court has reviewed your form here as application for the public defender, and looking at your income, ma'am, you do not qualify for the public defender. So the public defender is no longer going to be on your case, ma'am. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to have to hire an attorney, and this case has been going on since 2019. So the court is only giving you 2 weeks to be back here with a retained attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that 2-week date is?
That 2-week date is going to be October 11th, 2022. That's at 10 a.m.
And Your Honor, how did you want to handle the calendar call trial on this?
You're right. They won't be ready for that. Thank you.
Could we go ahead though and reset the calendar call and the trial date? I know you have a January stack and that's mine, so that way I still have this.
We can reset it now, and that's an issue with her new counsel. We'll address it then. So we'll vacate November 1st and the calendar call date of October 25th. We'll reset it for that January stack, Madam Clerk.
Okay. And the January dates are going to be, trial date would be January 3rd, 2023. That's at 9 a.m. Pretrial conference would be December 5th, 2022. That's at 10 a.m. Calendar call would be December 21st, 2022. That's at 10 a.m.
Your Honor, Ms. Hall wants to address Your Honor with regards to, she indicates that she needs more time to try and retain a private counsel.
Ms. Hall, what would that request be based on, ma'am?
Your Honor, it's just because I have Mr. Dockett as my attorney and I can no longer afford him since I'm in family court right now, and I am actually on the verge of being evicted because I cannot afford my rent anymore. So I'm just asking the court to give me some time to find an attorney that can work with my income. I'm guessing.
In Your Honor, I would oppose. I mean, her attorney withdrew in April of this year, so she's known for all of these months that she needed a new attorney. So, yeah, I would leave this 2-week status check either for her to come back and have proof that she can afford the attorney, because I know her orange sheet shows differently, or with counsel, 2 weeks should be plenty of time.
All right.
And Judge, just for the record, she did previously have Attorney Eric Zenz and then Attorney Draskovich, and then the public defender was appointed back on June 2nd.
Your Honor, can I speak? I never had Eric as my attorney for my DB case.
He may have showed up or something at some point in time. However, ma'am, the court tends to agree with the city on this one. It has been going on since 2019. Mr. Draskovich has not been on the case since April. You would have known that looking at the information provided on the orange sheet to the court. You have had since then to be working on getting counsel, new counsel. So 2 weeks. The court wants proof, number one, regarding income, whether or not you can or cannot afford it. But looking at this sheet, you can afford it. Number two, the court also wants you to document any sort of contact that you have attempted to make with attorneys. So basically to show that you have attempted to reach out to some attorneys, okay? You'll come back in 2 weeks with all of that, ma'am. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor, can I speak?
Yes.
Regarding my attorney Dropovich, when he did withdraw from the case, the court, actually, the prior judge, they gave me a public defender. So I have not looked for an attorney because I was under the impression when I came and filled out the paperwork and I came up here the last hearing that I had a public defender, which was not the attorney standing next to me. So I figured when I came in here, it was going to be for the pretrial conference and not for me to find an attorney. So I was under the impression when I came in last hearing that I had a public defender.
And ma'am, I cannot speak to what happened or what documents were filled out on that prior court date, but in looking at what you have completed in regards to your income, ma'am, you do not qualify for a public defender.
Yes, ma'am.
Those are reserved for indigent defendants. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so 2 weeks for your attempts. In 2 weeks, if you would like to provide any additional proof that you cannot afford one, the court is willing to look at it. But based upon the information you have provided, ma'am, you do not qualify. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And again, that date is October 11, 2022, 10 a.m.